Okay, so the next problem, E, is to implement desert, which takes in a positive integer n and it returns a linked list S containing linked lists of digits. And together the elements of S contain all digits of n in order, so it really sounds like the previous problem segment. And S is the shortest linked list for which each element contains the digits of a worm. Assume that segment is implemented correctly. So it even tells us to use segment. Okay. So essentially what's going on here is you want to create a linked list containing the linked list of all the digits, and you want that linked list to be as short as possible, meaning that you want the groups to be as big as possible, right? Because if you have, for example, a linked list where all of the digits are grouped into one linked list, well, that outer linked list is just going to have a length of 1. But if you were to group all the digits up by themselves, so it look like this, then it would, for this example, it would have a length of 3, right? So we want the groups to be as big as possible, but we also want it to satisfy the property that each element contains the digits of a worm. So they all have to be worms. Okay, so well, we know that segment is a way to get a linked list containing linked lists of all the digits. And segment takes in two arguments. It takes in the integer n, and it takes in our kind of grouped by condition, or grouped by function. So we know that n has to be n. So now the question is, what function do we use as grouped by? Well, it turns out that there is one function that's pretty much exactly what we want. And if you don't remember, I'll just go back up to it. It's pretty far. Wow, okay, it was in right here. So near returns whether digits I and j have an absolute difference of 1. And remember, this is the condition that we care about if a group of digits is a worm or not. And this perfectly actually matches our grouped by function because, our grouped function, because if you remember, grouped takes in two digits that are adjacent to each other and it compares if they satisfy a certain property. So near is going to be exactly the function we're looking for. So in the end, we're really just calling segment on n and near. And that should return exactly what you're looking for.